What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Formula Vee at Tsukuba 2000 full. This is the Tuesday night. This is going to be a Friday video, not my usual Monday night accidentally ending up in the big SOF race. I only have literally one lap. I just ran in the practice warm-up, whatever, before the session launched. No idea what I'm doing. I watched Sambo's vid for the week and still have no idea what I'm doing. So we're just going to give it a whirl. I need to get one in and recorded. We are the 2 car. I would assume that this means this is second split again then, but I really don't know, to be honest with you. Andrew Mead, who we raced at Oschersleben last week, is here. 2 car at 12. We'd just like to get some SR out of this. If we get some IR, great. So top 5 would be a good result. I ended up in neutral there. That was not good. But yeah, so no idea what I'm doing. I'm not fast around here. That one lap I ran was a 6-1. Pole in the big SOF race last night was like a 4-9. So like 1.1 seconds off of what the pole of the fastest, probably fastest race of the week is going to be. But again, if I can just kind of survive and not die and stay out of some of the chaos, I'll be cool with that. I think that I can run a little bit faster than what I did, but not seconds and seconds or anything. So we'll see what we can do. Q-lap's going to be very important here. Standing start is tricky. A lot of tight corners here, so the draft will play a factor, but it's not going to be a huge factor on this back stretch, which so you try to get a good exit off of here. Very tricky corner, turn 8. Final corner, turn 9, also very tricky in this car. You carry a lot of entry speed, but also a lot of center speed, but you can't necessarily carry all of that center speed through the exit. So we'll see how we do. Trying to get other races recorded for next week while I'm going to be gone as well. Unfortunately, I am starting to develop a little bit of a cold right before my trip, of course. The rest of my family all has it, so that's kind of unfortunate, but we'll see what comes of it. Let's see if we can get a decent warm-up lap in here, see what we can do for a lap time. I know a lot of the fast guys are using second gear. I don't think that's going to be faster for me. I think I'm just going to get it wrong if I do that, so we'll stick with third. Guy ahead, nearly dying. Probably a little bit conservative there for me. Again, not going to be a true lap because we're going to have a little bit of tow here, but it'll be thereabouts for a good lap time. Don't really want to run out this wide. Not the best exit out of there, but it was okay. Just got to be a little bit more aggressive on that, I think. Again, I sound a little bit nasally, so I apologize for that. See what this lap time is again with some draft. Kind of want to take that middle line there so you can open up a little bit of a late apex. I could have definitely gotten on throttle sooner there. 5.3, that's actually a pretty good lap time. So I know I won't be able to back that up, obviously, without some draft, but if we could run a mid-5, that would be okay, I think. So see what we can do here. Got 2 shots at, which is good. Get some tire heat. Yeah, I think if top 5 would be a good result. We've seen Andrew Mead, he's very fast as long as he doesn't get taken out and make mistakes. He was our main challenger at Oschersleben last week. A couple late registrants. Again, I'm sure I'm the only one that hasn't run, like other than that was my second lap. So I'm sure everybody else has more laps here, either this week or in the past. So not expecting to be the fastest, just trying not to die. That would be goal number 1. 0x would be great result. Get some SR on the board here. But if we can gain a little bit of iron, that'd be cool too. I think we're like 2,400 or something. Maybe there's not a whole split above this. I don't really know, to be honest with you, but I'd assume there would be. 2,400 seems like a weird realm on a weeknight to be top split, but who knows. So. All right, hooray! A couple flying laps, about a minute and 20 seconds from now, we'll know, and then we'll go from there. again, I think there is some lap time to be found using second gear. I'm just not confident enough in my ability to do it without screwing it up. So we'll stick to third. I don't think it'll cost me more than a couple of tenths. So it's been a decent first lap. Till that, all wrong. Tried to push my entry a little bit too hard, cost us a little bit. So go back and try attack lap 2. 5.6 is okay. Just a little bit of a mistake there in the last corner. Cost us ever so slightly. Too hard in there, lost time, a lot of time, 10th and a half. Yep, not great. Five flat for the pole right now. Back this up just a little bit. Actually not going to be a pickup, so a little bit slower. Not very happy with that. I guess we'll just keep running laps, why not? But could be worse where the 5.6 fast is now let's see, what is Almadia's name at? Whatever. 5 flat seems pretty fast for this split, but again, maybe people are just good, but we'll see. If we can start in the top 5, we'll be alright. So not a great pair of laps there for me. I probably left a 10th or 2 on the table. Right now it's not costing us any positions. Let's say I run a 5, something in the low 5s. That's not going to cost us any spots. So there, maybe it does because Mead went and beat it. So whatever, it's all good. That's part of it. Part of racing. I did to myself better, I guess, in Q than in the race. So we'll just try not get run over, survive. See how we do. Gotta get a good start. Such a tricky place to get started as well here with the way that the corner is. Hopefully we're starting basically on the straightaway instead of in the curve, but regardless, we gotta get through turn 1 clean, avoid all the death for the first couple of corners. Go from there. Oh, no. Okay. Enough of that. Let's not do something dumb. Okay. Yeah, a good number of cars qualified. Only the 8 and the 11 left to go. So, I guess we're going to be 6th at worst, so that's okay. Not sure exactly how that'll shake out for us, but hopefully it's a good race. I guess we'll wish Andrew good luck. So, yeah, it is what it is. If we could stay up in this position-ish, I'd be happy. So, there's the 8 getting the lap in. I guess that was his first lap. 6.4. So, pretty big field spread here, actually. A second and a half, which we didn't really see at Oschersleben. Everybody was pretty close, but see if the 11 is running laps or not. Not yet. That was only a first lap for the 8 car, so 2 minutes, still got time. If they've started a lap by now, they'll get 2 in. But I guess we're gonna have to wait the whole time. That's all right. We'll see what we can do here with this field. A lot of spread around the world as well, so that's pretty cool to see. A lot of different nationalities represented here. It looks like an American split, which is good. 3x, 2x, 2x, 1x lot instance in Q, actually. Jeffrey should be coming up to the end of his second lap here. We'll see what he does. May have already finished it. Oh, look. Not yet. Six flat for the 8 car there. 11 runs 5.9 on his first lap, so he'll get to finish. So like I said, when you're seeing this, happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day. I do leave for my trip tomorrow, so all the recordings that you see next week are going to be stuff that I record between now and probably when you're seeing this, honestly. So I'm going to try to get in Dirt Street Stock, Mazda Cup, and GT4 Open with Ethan is kind of the goal at Nürburgring. So we'll see how that shakes out and how it goes. Andrew. Yeah, well, he's faster than me. So we do manage to hold on to the 4th place on the grid. Guy talking about 0x, the 10 car. He is starting right in the middle, though, so that's an interesting choice. But ready to go. Ready as we can be, at least. So see what we can do. Hopefully it's a good race. People are wild, man. All right, here we go. Thanks for coming. Make sure you drop that like and a sub down below. Appreciate all the love and support as always. Hopefully we can have a nice race here. 12 laps, probably going to be, or 12 minutes, excuse me, probably going to be about 10 laps, not sure. But we'll try to make the best of it. Driver's left is the pole position, so going to be a nice sweep into turn 1, so we can at least protect the inside pretty easily if it comes to that. Obviously, we won't have the arc. Not going to attack Andrew. I think he's faster, so we'll let him go up and race ahead. He raced us clean at Oschersleben, so yeah, I'd love to just get out of here, honestly. See what we can make of this, but you know, a good result would be a bonus. Hopefully everybody's clean. 2 yet to grid. Not sure where they are. Still got 40 seconds. 1 car left. I like Nick Neben's idea. If you're the last car to grid, you start from the pits automatically. Let's get people going here. They put in the blue button, doesn't work, nobody uses it. And, you know, let's give some grid penalties for waiting around here. All right, we are ready. Let's get it. Really good start there. Jump to the inside. I think we're 3 wide, actually. Almost spun the curb there. Oh, blocked Andrew out. Accidentally. Sorry about that, Andrew. Fred has a very good start in the 11 car. Got all sorts of sideways there on the brakes. All right, well, we at least got through that. Looks like Andrew got swamped again. Apologies for that, Andrew. If you ever watched this, I just got in the curb there with my right side tires and slid big time in that first corner, so that was my fault for closing off your line there. All right, now we got to focus up and see what we can do here. Decent track position. We're in line, still in the toe, so that's good. And let's try to put some laps together and stay with these guys if we can. So. Fred and Emilio behind after they were talking about not being in incidents, both racing hard. I am definitely very free in these tighter corners, trying not to make a mistake. Still good so far. Definitely still on top of the 2 in front of us with a nice tow from this distance, hopefully. Better be careful than dead, so I think we're doing okay. This is a good range here, 6-7 car lengths. 2 behind are much closer, so we want to avoid that. There they go, they can fight if they want. There we go, they're going to go side by side there, Emilio and Fred, be my guest. Still on just about on top of these 2 in front. Crecia is starting to pull out a little bit from us. Again, try not to kill myself getting these hairpins like that. So that's a spot. And now the cars behind are going to be right on top of us, and we don't have any drafts. So we're going to be the choo-choo train here, pulling these guys around for now. unless they start to battle behind us. Robert knows, so see what we can do. Big ol' send up the inside there from Robert, gonna really cost them exit. Very interesting decision to make that move. See if Emilio responds immediately. Whatever. So good to know cars will be making those moves if they catch us, so we can be aware of that in the mirror. Alright, well, that was a lap. Still a little bit conservative there and not the fastest for sure, but still alive. A lot of dive bombs taking place behind us there, we can see, which is nuts. Don't really quite understand that. It's not the fastest way to do things, but, you know, whatever. Oh, almost drove off track there for no reason. 8 car lengths back, but we know the one is braking very late for a lot of these hairpin corners. Be my guest. I'll keep my exit speed, thank you. Although the draft is going to keep him in touch. We got nothing out in front of us, which kind of sucks, but 4 is fast enough to stay away regardless. Couple tenths gain there that time from the car behind. We're going to get dive bombed and wrecked by this one car. I mean, he's faster with the toe for sure, but just by the lines he's taken, I can tell that he's just sending it up the inside with no regard for either of us living, really, based on the way he passed the 10 car earlier as well. So don't even know if I want to fight him, to be honest with you here. We're going to be, I think I'm in the halfway this next time by. Should be there or thereabouts, maybe not. Again, I think there is some time to be found in second gear. It's just not time I feel I can comfortably get consistently, so rather be safe than dead, as usual. Behind, still fighting for 4th. Slid the nose ever so slightly there. Just gonna let this guy go instead of fight. Faster is let him go and follow in the draft. Try to preserve 3rd with this here rather than fighting for it, so you can fight in the last lap if necessary, but gotta stay out of the draft of the 11 behind. Try to stay away. So, all right. Well, back to 3rd again. Maybe it'll be 11 laps. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Regardless. If you're losing a 10th or 2 in the last corner there, just not quite getting there where we need to be, which is fine. 5-2 for the leader. Really focusing on the car ahead, the lines they're running. Starting to pull away from behind, which is great. Trying to build some runs, make sure we have a nice gap to draft up with. Doing all the right things to play the long game here. We could have a look at this point, not going to. Again, I don't think we're faster straight up to beat this guy, so we'll just hang out here. I think he kept it in 4th there that time for some reason. Again, nice wide line. Make sure we focus on exit speed. Safe from the cars behind for now. I think that was 4 to go there, so.
Ah, Bruno, my bad.
Lost the nose a little bit there, over drove the entry. Still good. Can't afford to do that on the last lap. God, the 4 is flying. Not even a contest, so. Again, not saying that's an alt or whatever, but just very, very fast driver, so. Still battling behind us for 4th. Very, very hard with a big group there. They're all pretty much stacked up there, so we're pretty safe. Not quite 3 seconds with, I think, what's going to be 3 to go here. Yep, maybe 4, so. Probably 3, though. Yeah, let's call it 3, so. Look at that gaggle behind us, crazy. They're gonna all wad them up at some point. They were faster than I am for sure, but we stayed out of trouble there. Yeah, they're really dicing. That's pretty crazy to watch on the relative and in the mirror a little bit that we can see. Trying to learn how we can build runs here. More than safe from the cars behind now. 3.5 seconds, under 2 to go. No mistakes from my part. If there's no incident here, we'll either end up 2nd or 3rd, which would be great. Either one. I think 4th might have just spun there. Not sure who was 4th. Oh, it was Fred. Now 4 seconds back. Got a pretty good run here. Try to use every bit of this tow we can get. Again, we just gotta stay as close as we possibly can through these first several corners. You can think about it in the last hairpin. There we go. All right. I think I overdrove that. Yep, didn't quite get the run on exit that I needed, just overdrove it. Just a mistake that I usually make at the end of these things, just not familiar enough to be perfect, and I need to be perfect there. Again, 2nd or 3rd, doesn't really matter. Would have been tough to go around the inside here anyways, so. Good race, good fun. Good race, Robert, that was fun. We'll take it. P3 after starting P4, I think, so. Went forwards, happy with that, got our top 5, got a nice podium out of it, 0x. See what happened on that start with Andrew, where he kind of got back to, I assume he died. Good race for Robert, that was fun. Raced me clean, didn't block or do anything crazy. I felt like he was dive bombing some from the guys behind, but again, whatever. See what happened to all the other guys around us and what happened on that start. Andrew got back to 8, so could have been worse. We'll see what that first lap was there. I think I just messed up and Basically ran him out of the room. We'll go back and look. Great start for me, though. Better than Andrew and whoever started second there, which was Jufru. So we weren't 3 wide. I thought we may have been, so I stayed very shallow. On the curb there, tried to accelerate, just snapped a little bit with the cold tires. I didn't really block him out as much as I thought I did. Definitely took away the run he was going to have here by filling this hole, but I mean, that was clear. It made him lift, so apologies for that. Just a mistake by me. And then he started to get swamped here, and this is all a mess. This guy ended up locking up and spinning out at some point, but I think that's the guy that got back to fourth anyways, so didn't really end up mattering too much. We'll go check out the results here, what we got, see if we were indeed second split. I can only assume we were, unless it was just a wild split. I mean, who knows? 2,900 could have been top split, just a lower split. We do get 48 iron and go back above 2,500. We do get 0.9 SR, 0.09, excuse me, to go back to 4.41, which is a great mark, great number. Happy with that, Andrew. Minus 22 ironing, but stays neutral SR after whatever incident he had. So I think all in all, it's a win-win. I mean, we can't complain about that too much. 2 greens is always good. Had nothing for the 4 cars, so we weren't going to win. Second or third is irrelevant, doesn't matter. So good race. Got decent points, I would assume. Not that we're chasing points, but that's a successful race. So that's going to be it. Make sure you drop that like and the sub down below. Don't want to miss any of the action from iRacing. These be absolutely tune NASCAR, Daytona, Camaro content, anything else I ever may post. I appreciate all love and support as always. Starting to get some of these SRs and IRs back where we want them. So we'll keep making progress and chipping away. Till next time, as always. Bye.